So this is the second video for notes 72. We're going to look at questions 4, 5, and 6. All of these deal with this little symbol, this E symbol. And the way I always think about this is element. As in, this point is an element of this function. This point is part of this function, okay? So when we look at this notation, right, we're used to ordered pairs x, y, x, y, x, y. In function notation, a point is, in this case, x. Hold on a second, make the pen right there. It goes f of x. So when x is equal to -2, the function is equal to 8. So where it says find f of -2, I am telling you this part right here, this is x equals -2. So that is, of course, referencing this point. So f of -2 equals the function value of 8. And you can either box up the whole thing or simply box up the number 8. I don't care which. But that problem number 4 is now done. All right, there's nothing else we got to do there. Now, problem number 5, you have two functions. Or I'm sorry, not two functions. You have 2 points that are both elements of the same function. So we have the point 4, 2, which is an element of the function f, and we have the point 2, -12, which is an element of f. And I'm asking you to find f of 4. So we want to start with when x is equal to 4, all right? So x equals 4. I'm going to look back at my points here, and I have this point right here. This is what your function is, right? When x is equal to 4, your function's equal to 2. So I'm going to make a little note here. So f of 4 is equal to 2. So over here where it says f of 4, right? F of 4 is when x is equal to 4. I can replace that with 2. So now it's going to turn into, I'm going to change color here, right? Instead of f of 4, this, hold on a second, this f of 4 I'm going to replace with 2. So f of 4 gets replaced with 2. So now I want to know what f of 2 is equal to. And so f of 2, well, this is when x is equal to 2. Oh, look at this other ordered pair here, right? Here's my value for x. This is what the function is equal to. So f of 2 is equal to -12. Now, if you want to, you can tell me f of 4 is equal to -12. You don't have to write out this last step, but I am going to encourage you to only box up this last answer and not any of the answers that are along the way. I've seen students where they box up this one, they box up this one. It's like, no. I'm just looking for the final answer for the whole thing, which is that answer right there of -12. All right, last question in this set is problem number 6. Same thing as problem number 5. All right, so we're going to start with, let me do a little note here. We've got f of 5. So I want to start with f of 5. So this is telling me x is equal to 5, and I want to know when x is equal to 5, what does my function equal? Well, find your x value of 5, it's right here, and the function is equal to 7. So this is 7 now. So then in this notation, right inside here where I have f of 5, I can replace it with 7. So I'm going to actually just go ahead and delete that out, right? That now becomes f of 7 equals. So this is now telling me, oh, okay, well now x is equal to 7. Right, these are just little notes to self. You don't have to write these. But this is my little note to self, right? When x is equal to 7, right, here's x equals 7. My function is equal to -3. So this is -3. And that's your final answer then. So f of 5 is equal to -3. That is the final answer after you've done both of the functions. All right. All right, I'm going to go ahead and call this, stop this video right now. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns about this little element notation, and I will make another video to finish out note 72. I think it's getting into domain range and zeros. All right, I will see you in the next video.